First of all, hi, welcome to Tiger and Crow. I really wanted to share this recipe. This is one of the first things that I ate after I started eating like solid, heavy foods after my fast. And I am obsessed with this recipe because it's so good. It's so simple. It's so easy. Like there's nobody who couldn't do it. It's so simple. It's very customizable to whatever taste and flavors that you like, but also it's like a very good winter soup. In the winter, I love having, just for dinner especially, a big bowl of hearty, warm soup. I've even eaten it for breakfast. Like, I am obsessed with this soup. So I'm gonna show you how to make it. And it is vegan. Like, I'm not a vegan, but I like to cook vegan. I think it's really fun and challenging. And so you don't need to be a vegan to eat something vegan. And especially, I feel like it's still that winter time where everybody wants to feel like warm and cozy, but it's also that time of the year where everybody's kind of transitioning into like, oh, the holidays were so heavy food-wise, like let me lighten it up. Let's go. This feels very weird because usually I have music or something playing when I'm cooking and it's very silent, very silent. So we're making some Sunday supper. I just have this cast iron, is that what it's called? And I'm gonna start off with some olive oil. I get pretty generous with it because it's good olive oil. So all of the stuff I have prepped up, you saw I prepped. I always like to start with the potatoes first. And I just like to get those coated, first of all, with the olive oil. But this is like the least technical soup, so I'm not gonna try to like, you know, sometimes I just talk the talk, so. I'm just gonna let the potatoes brown in there for a little bit. Can you see my seasonings back here? I didn't even mean to like get it in the shot, but that's so cute. Maybe you can kind of see them. I do think it's a good idea just to season as I go, and especially potatoes have no flavor, so to me, they need seasoning right off the bat. You can season to your own taste, but what I always use in this is rosemary, ground mustard, oregano, garlic powder, black pepper, pink Himalayan sea salt, and ground up thyme. Ooh, paprika too. I always have to put paprika. I don't know why, with potatoes, paprika just goes so well. And I have this on like medium low. I'm such a wingding when it comes to recipes. I really don't believe in like a recipe. Like this is a really flexible soup. Like you can add in other veggies that you like better. But I just like to do things by feel, and so that's why I never do like a technical recipe. And also seasonings, that's a very personal thing. I feel like you kind of have to go with what you like. Once these get nice and toasted, this is white onion, this is a zucchini, and this is a yellow bell pepper. Turn up the heat just a little bit, like to medium. I don't add the kale until the end, so I don't even have that chopped up yet. I don't like adding that until the end because I like it to have a little bit of like texture, a little bit of bite to it. And another thing you notice is, and this is like what I love about this soup the most, is that when I prep, I didn't even cut them into uniform pieces. I just kind of chop them up willy-nilly, but it doesn't matter because everything's gonna kind of liquefy and condense down. And I also leave the skins on everything. I don't mind the skin. I wash everything really well, and so it doesn't bother me. It adds more fiber, so it tastes perfectly amazing. This is already smelling so good. Okay, so usually when things start sticking to the bottom of the pot is when I feel like it's time to add in the liquid. This smells so good. But yeah, if you can just see at the bottom, things are getting really toasty. So I'm just adding this filtered water. Of course, I just eyeball it, no measurements. I like using this better than bouillon, like that. And I'm gonna crank up the heat now because I want it to go to a full boil. And I'm like scraping all of the stuff on the bottom because that's such good flavor. I mean, it's gonna cook in there anyway, but I just like to scrape it at this point so it's not caking up down there. Look at my little sous chef. Oh my God, you're so perfect. We are boiling. You see it, you see it, you see the boiling. Then I kick it back down to, I mean, I don't honestly know what these temperatures are, but I'm at a 4, if that helps you at all. You just want to turn the heat down so now it's like basically gonna simmer. I'll probably check back in on it in like an hour, and we'll see. About an hour, it could have been even less. But you see how everything just basically liquefied? So it's kind of like creamy, chunky. Those weren't very good descriptions, but I promise it tastes good. What I'm gonna do is set you down, because who could possibly do this? I'm just gonna add some nutritional yeast. Surprise, surprise, I don't measure this either. I just wing-a-ding it. But usually I sit at about, not quite a 1/4 cup, I would say. My eyes are serving me. My veggie broth always goes bad before I get to use it, so I might as well. I just want it to be a little thinner. We have all of our beautiful kale. Look how gorgeous. Woo-hoo-hoo. So I wash it really well, and then I just rip it off of the stalk, and I rip it into little pieces. I like it when there's a mix between like chunky, bigger pieces and then little tiny ones. So I just add this, like I'll do half first because it starts off so bulky. Once it's wilted down, then I do the other half. And I don't check for my seasoning level until after this is cooked into there. But I already know I'm gonna need to add more seasoning because I'm just that girl. Oof, yes. Yeah, I don't know why I keep like being precious with this. Okay, once everything is nice and stirred together, this is where I leave it. 10 minutes at least, probably like 10 or 20 minutes. I'm probably not gonna eat this tonight because I already just had a bean burrito. But I actually, as weird as this might sound, I eat this soup for breakfast a lot. I don't know what to tell you. I crave it for breakfast. So I'll probably just be checking back in when I'm having it for breakfast. Good morning, good morning. See, I wasn't lying to you. I eat this soup in the morning. This is actually my second bowl. I don't know if you can see it. It's not the most pretty, like gorgeous soup, especially because the kale, I think, oxidizes in there and kind of makes it darker. But like, look how chunky the kale is. See, that's like what I love. I love getting those pieces of the kale and the potato. And like, once again, you see how like liquidified everything gets? Like, especially the potatoes just kind of become creaminess. I love the soup. Well done, me. I can't even tell you, since I went off my fast, I've probably made this 5 or 6 times. I'll eat it for every meal. I don't know what's going on. I just love it. I'm just trying to prove to you. It's not fake love, it's real love. Hopefully you can get your life with some soup. I would really recommend this one. Look, I'm almost done. I feel like I'm loved. I feel like I have a nice warm hug around me. So, but love and light. I hope that you are well, be well, sending you lots of love.